Meanwhile, some Nassau lawmakers heard an earful today about tax caps and mandate relief.
On average, it'd be like $2,500 a year.
That's how much money State Senator Carl Marcellino says homeowners will save yearly if the Assembly backs the property tax cap already passed by the Senate.
Tax cap on property taxes would level it off to the point of the one we're proposing would not allow it to increase more than 2% or 120% of the rate of inflation, whichever is less.
Marcellino sat on the Senate panel for the open hearing today regarding mandate relief and tax caps.
We can go back and hopefully provide some relief, whether it's in the form of regulations, whether it's in the form of reevaluating our pension systems or contributions to health care for municipal workers. These are all very important things to take a lot of the cost drivers away from most of our local communities who are struggling.
Any kind of mandate, when you talk about the Wicks law, you talk about costs of special education, there should be a fair debate and discussion on every one of these issues. And I think even though that makes some people uncomfortable, it's something that has to happen, because if we're going to change how we do business in the state of New York, you have to help school districts, you have to help local governments, and doing all those things can ultimately help create economic development.
However, the superintendent of the Carl Place Union Free School District was in attendance as well, and he expressed several of his concerns. For example, Superintendent Dave Flatley cites the state mandate that schools be required to have automated external defibrillators, or AEDs, to help treat heart attack victims.
There are costs associated with training our staff in the proper and appropriate use of those. There are costs in maintaining them over time, purchasing the materials that'll keep them functioning properly. All of those costs are appropriate costs, but they should be borne by the folks who mandated them in the first place.
In Mineola, Oriana D'Agostino, TV 10 and 55 News.